Welcome back to Behind the Internship. This is chapter 4. We're super excited that you decided to tune in today. You've been with us from the whole time, from chapter 1 through now, and we have a great show in store for you today.
So today's episode is all about Intern Family, our Cisco culture, and all the great activities we all get into with each other. We're all very close communities, so we're going to talk to some interns to see just how they're feeling prior and during the internship.
Yep, and I think we see some people playing now, so let's see if we can join in, you know.
Hey y'all! Hey guys! What are you guys doing? Can we join in? Yeah, we don't need to join in. Y'all need help.
You guys playing with us?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the score?
Alright, 4-3.
The skirt.
Okay. It's alright, y'all. Let's just come over here and have a quick chat. Well, guys, welcome to Behind the Internship Chapter 4, where we talk about community. We're almost super excited that you guys are a part of this episode today. So tell me, how did you think of Cisco culture before you came?
I'll take this one. Coming in, I didn't really know a lot about Cisco. I just knew it was a really big company, and so from what I had seen, just from really mostly TV and stuff, I guess, was that it was just going to be a very kind of boring office space. Everyone's quiet in their own cubicles. So that's kind of what I was expecting to come to a big corporate entity. So
Yeah.
I'm glad to see it hasn't been like that.
So how has it changed when you came here?
I pretty quickly on realized it wasn't going to be like that. The people that onboarded us put a really large emphasis on making the environment kind of like a fun environment, making it really just an interactive area where you feel like you can talk, you can move around, you can talk to your friends. And the fact that there's 30 of us sitting all in an area together, it's hard to not have fun, honestly.
Yeah, foster that friendship.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I would love to know, like, what kind of activities, like, do you guys do, like, during the day or even, like, outside of the internship that, like, has brought your friends to be more close and, like, just more comfortable with each other?
One thing that I thought was really cool is like we've all hung out together outside of Cisco. We had our initial like meet and greets that Javier set up, and then we all like worked together to do something outside. So I know Danielle set up the kickball game, which was really cool.
Wow.
That was so much fun. We went out and got bases and a ball and played kickball in the blazing hot heat for a couple hours.
It was a struggle. That's what the challenge is. Yeah.
But it was really cool to be able to say that we've all been able to hang out.
So does anybody have a struggle or something focused on community that you had to overcome during these 12 weeks that you've been there?
I guess for me, the biggest struggle was that since I'm from Miami, I've kind of like felt like that disconnect, you know, like from the culture and a lot of the food and my family, because obviously there's a huge Hispanic community there. So when I came here, I was expecting to kind of feel that loss, but it was the complete opposite because I was able to, you know, come up with like a whole new family and a whole new group of friends and feeling that kind of acceptance that it's like, hey, you're from somewhere completely different in a very, very far away place, but you still have that friendship, you still have like those relationships that Cisco, I think, has a huge part in fostering.
That's awesome.
So Grace, I know you're a co-op like myself, and I would love to like understand your experience and how it was integrated with all 25 or plus interns that came in as undergrads.
It was really great because while I was really close to the 4 other co-ops, right, I loved getting to meet 25 new people and forming friendships with them. And I'm like super sad that y'all are leaving in like a week because, right, I love Amarissa and all of the Drexel co-ops, but 35 people in the office is so much more fun and so much more like so much more fun than 5, like lunch conversations and just like social outings and just like things like that definitely changed once y'all started.
I think that's cool. I know there's a lot of us from other places, like other towns or cities. I know, Puni, you're from Virginia. And can you talk a little bit more about how did it feel kind of integrating into a place where you might not have known anyone?
There was a couple people from Virginia Tech that I didn't really know, and I didn't know anyone else here either. It was really fun getting to meet different people from different colleges. It was really fun integrating with them.
Yeah, that's cool. And you're from NC State.
Yes.
So talk a little bit more about being NC State, because you know Cisco's a huge presence at NC State. I think that's the #1 recruiting school. So how did it feel? Did you know anyone coming in, or did you also kind of feel like, oh, I'm new, I don't know anything?
Yes, I actually knew a lot of people coming in this year as well as people who had come in the past few years. So I was very excited to join Cisco because I felt like I knew what I was coming into. So I knew that there was going to be a lot of fun cultural experiences as far as the community at Cisco, but I think that it was very cool to meet, like Kenit said, a ton of people from other universities, but also have that comfort and that feeling of home with a lot of friends that I had from NC State.
Pierce, I wanted to know, how did it feel when you came just a couple weeks later than all the other interns? Were you able to kind of just like integrate properly? Were you able to be comfortable with everyone else? How was that experience?
Right, so I did come in later. I did a study abroad in May. So I actually got to go for 3 weeks while you all were here working, and then another intern and I came in later, which was hard for us to see all of you guys having a ton of fun and posting on social media before we came, and we really wanted to be a part of it. But everyone made us feel super welcome when we walked in that very first day. They wanted to hear about our experiences, but also wanted to tell us about Cisco. And it was nice to have people giving us advice and explaining some of the challenges that they had and how we might more easily overcome them.
Right.
So we felt very mentored coming in later.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, I have a real question. Not that the other ones weren't real, but I know Sporkle is a huge part of the intern community and family. So can anybody talk, for people who don't know, talk about what it is and like what do y'all do?
It's kind of like a trivia or like quiz games, and there's different categories: sports, entertainment, music. You pick your category and then you just answer random trivia. And it's kind of just like a fun activity to do in the office on the computer. It's kind of a game to get everyone together, and everyone loves doing it.
Good, awesome.
So besides Sporkle, what else are like the fun things that you guys do in the office?
Yeah, so there's a lot of fun stuff to do at Cisco. I know there's been a couple tournaments in the office for ping pong. Trying to see who is the ping pong champion. There's foosball, shuffleboard. That's a good one.
So who is ping pong champion?
I was just thinking that. Who's winning?
To be honest, Brian.
Not you?
It's got to be Drew.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good job, Drew. High five.
And is anybody, because I know we have these volleyball courts, basketball courts, do y'all play?
He's always playing.
Yeah, I usually play pickup basketball after work, and there's a really big crowd if it's not too hot.
Yeah.
A lot of people come out and play around 5:30.
Awesome.
And if you're not playing basketball, you can see everyone at the gym.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, marketing comm doing abs together almost every day.
I was on the intramural volleyball team, and like we would just play games twice a week, every other week, and it was just really fun. I feel like you can get to meet more people.
Well, thank you all for tuning in. I mean, this is all the time we have for today. It just makes me feel sad. I think it was a great episode because I got to hear a little bit more about your stories, your experiences. We are already coming up to the close of the internship, and I'm already sad, but this makes me even feel more sad. So thank you for just sharing. I really appreciate it.
And I want to say thank you to everyone who's been watching us from episode 1 till now. We're really sad because our next episode is going to be our last one, and all our interns are going to be gone. But stay tuned. We come on Monday at 1 p.m.